Oh, so I thought there was like another thing, but we could just go through the traits instead, which I think is really fun. So this might I think I skimmed them, but I didn't really read it. So set 11 traits, or I guess new traits, or whatever they are, right? So Dragon Brown, these are the ones after 8 seconds, Dragon Ball strikes the board, dealing true damage, and then granting attack speed. And then you just have more health percent damage and speed, and there's 4 of them. That's fine. This might be like a splash in. It's only a 2 trait. 2 traits are really fun because it's very easy to build a flex board and just shove in a bunch of 2 traits, right? So that's fine because then you just get like you basically just get like 5% damage on whole board by just playing 2 of these dudes. Like whatever your team comp is, you just tag in the last one. Dryad. Gain ability power and health. Each enemy grants additional health. Is this like permanent health? Each enemy death grants permanent. Because then isn't Rek'Sai gonna be busted? It might be. And it's only 2. If it's permanent health, I don't know how much it's gonna scale because 4 HP isn't that much, but if you have like an ability or an item that gives percentage health, like another one, like if there's Bruiser later on and you have Rek'Sai, which that looks like the Bruiser icon, right, with the dumbbell, like maybe this is actually really broken. It might turn into like Cho'Gath scaling, but like at a lot lesser of a rate. Faded. Hover and drop a faded unit over another to form a pair and have a faded bonus. Okay, so I guess it doesn't say what the faded bonus is, but this is maybe like remember like Ionia bonuses, and Ionia's had like special abilities. Ooh, Ari's back. Oh, it's a Spirit Blossom Ari. I guess I saw that already. Maybe we could do Spirit Blossom Ari art. We'll probably do that sometime this week, and I can post it on my TFT channel as well as my art channel. Fortune. Okay, yeah, so this is like the econ trait, right? It's gonna be all Yordles. Okay, that's fine. I think it's like you gain luck and then you still have to die roll after you have your luck, so you really want to hit like the high numbers. So it's like it's not like Heartsteel. I think it's like you want to like lose a lot and like streak the loss more so, which is fine. I think that's fine, whatever. Upon dealing damage, Ghostly, sorry. Upon dealing damage or taking damage 7 times, Ghostly units send 2 specters to haunt nearby enemies and heal 4.5% max health. It's a 2 trait, so that seems pretty cool. And there's 4 costs that are like this. You might play like double 4 cost and build your team around that, maybe. There's also a 1 cost, which is fine. Oh, Caitlyn! I love Caitlyn. Haunted enemies take bonus down. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how strong this will be, right? Because it depends with these specters, like, it depends, like, how much they are. Like, a tank one, like, if this Bruiser, like, this Aatrox might be really good, because basically, like, if you're just constantly summoning specters and, doing, damage with them, it might be really good. But it's, like, I don't know if, like, these, I don't know how it's gonna work out with, like, the attacking units. Like, if you have one that has, like, is there one that coordinates with the one that gains attack speed? Right? No. There's not one that, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, attacking 7 times. Like, if you have somebody that's, like imagine, like, a Samira from set 10. Or, sorry, a Samira from set 10. Where she just, like, rapid fire blasts a bunch. Or, like, Lucian. And then they summon a bunch of specters. It's like, then it's significant, right? Okay, Heavenly. Heavenly Champions grant a unique stat bonus to your team. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, and 2, you can just play it with 2 trait. This is pretty cool. So you can, like, bonus to your team. 2 stars grant 50%, 3 stars grant 90% more. Oh god, is this like some Giga reroll comp? This sounds insane. This sounds really cool. So what I'm seeing here, it depends how they synergize, right? But there's a 2 trait, right? So let's say like your team is missing like armor, or you're missing health, like you're missing damage or AP. Like you could just like tech in 2 of these traits and just get like a little bit of extra juice on those things, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you could just tech in a Malphite and your whole team gains a little bit of armor. It's like not like that significant, but it's like it's pretty good, right? Like imagine if you just like it might be like 3-star Malphite, something else. What's Malphite? whatever this icon is, we'll keep our eyes peeled because I don't think we saw it yet. But like this might be like a 1-cost reroll, right? Because you just get Malphite to level 3, you get 90% more, you tech in one other dude, you basically get like 200% of this, so your whole team gains 16 armor. It doesn't sound that good, but it depends what the trait of Malphite is, right? Ink Shadow. Gain unique Ink Shadow items. Oh, so this is the one that's like Zon. I remember seeing that. There's a Zon trait. Yeah, so one item, 5% bonus, and damage reduction. Damage reduction is insane, right? But it's a 3 trait. It's hard to tell what synergizes with what. But this Aatrox unit looks fucking busted. Like Ghost, Bruiser, Ink Shadow, right? So this, I think Aatrox is gonna be one of the Giga tanks. I'm calling it now. He looks like he has too much. Udyr, oh, this is the 5-cost tank. I don't know if we saw him already. Mythic champions gain health, ability power, and attack speed. After 4 player combats, they become epic, increase their bonus by 50%. Okay, so you just want it in by this, plus 11% health. Okay, so Mythic is percentage health, right? So this is like, this would work well with, what's the other one that I was talking about? The one that gives 4 health scaling. Dryad. Is there a Dryad Mythic? No, because that would be too busted. Okay, never mind. We want to see what this big dude is also. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Porcelain. After casting, Porcelain champions gain boil. Ooh, oh, it's like a teapot. Oh, I should have known that. It's a fucking teapot symbol. I don't know what. I'm so tired. All right. Oh, they have Lysandra. I love Lysandra. I play Lysandra all the time against bots in League. I play a lot of League against bots because I don't have any friends to play League, so I just play solo, and I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of playing solo queue League because I know my personality and I would just get too depressed. Yeah, that's cool. I love Lysandra. And Ashe. Oh, Ashe is a 4-cost. Okay. Story Weavers. Summon a hero named Kale. Oh, wait. So Story Weavers just make a Kale. Kale's not in the set. Oh, bless up. Okay, thank God. I was bitching about that before. Alright. Story Weaver. Increase Kale. So this is like the Void. The summon a dude, right? Except now they summon a Kale. 7, 10. Pick a combat effect. Pick a supportive effect. The fact that you can pick them seems pretty cool. Oh, Riven is a bruiser. Oh, Riven's back. I love Riven. Oh, Garen's back. I love Garen too. Actually, I hate Garen. What am I talking about? That shit was so fucking stupid in set 9. Umbral. The moon illuminates hexes, shedding. Oh, it's like KDA. Oh, it just gives shield and percentage health. Oh, it executes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yone, Silas, Set, Darius, Loon, Yorick. Okay, Ultras. Ultras heal the lowest health ally for 15% of the damage they deal. That seems pretty good. It's a 2 trait. 2 traits are pretty good. Riven is Bruiser. So I feel like it's like Bruiser. Who's the other Bruiser? It's Aatrox, right? Yeah. So I feel like it's Aatrox, Riven, and they're both 2 costs. So you might be able to reroll. Oh, could you do reroll Bruiser? Oh no, is it gonna be like fucking Cho'Gath? I remember in set 9, I loved playing Bruiser, and then in set 9.5, they made Bruiser the most toxic thing ever, and I just wanted to like end playing TFT forever. And thank God set 10 was like good at the beginning. Like it went from set 9.5 being like all reroll, and then the beginning of set 10 was like the fast 9 meta, where you just like econned up and you played either a 4-cost or if you couldn't hit, or a 5-cost. And thank God they did that, because if set 10 started with a reroll, I would have quit TFT. It is what it is. Okay, Ultras. So this might work out really well with the I see some synergies. Arcanist gain ability power and grant ability power to champions. Okay. So it only really comes into line. There's a lot of 2 traits I'm finding. It feels like there's a lot of 2 traits. Like more than last set, but maybe I'm just imagining it. Because it looks like, I just feel like you can Tekken so much with the 2 traits. I guess there were a lot of 2 traits because Jazz relied entirely on like 2 traits, right? The artist paints. Oh, this is the, I don't know how to pronounce it. If it's Huawei. Huawei is like the phone, right? That has an extra letter, so it's definitely not that. I don't play League, but that's okay. This guy looks broken. I feel like whoever hits, if you randomly hit this guy early, like imagine if you hit him on like a level 7 or level 8 on a roll down, and you just hit like one of these, it feels like Giga High Roll. It's gonna feel like the same way. I think it's gonna feel the same way that hitting what's his name? Torgensborn. What's his name? That's the guy in Overwatch, the guy with the turret. It's gonna feel like hitting him early, where you just have like up so many resources. Yeah, and it's the unit cost. So 4 cost will take 4 turns to show up. So in 8 turns you get 2 of them. It's not that broken, but it's pretty broken if you hit him early, right? He's not good if you hit him late, right? If you hit him on stage 5, it's like, who cares? The game's gonna be over before you get your copy. But if you hit him on like early stage, like on a stage 4 roll down, I feel like you're just up. You're just playing for first, right? Maybe. Okay, Behemoth. This is the one I was looking for. I see this on a lot of units. What is this? Behemoths gain increased armor and magic resist. Whenever Behemoth dies, the nearest Behemoth gains 50% more. Okay, what are the things? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could play 6 without a 5 cost. Oh my god, it might be 6 Behemoth. 6 Behemoth reroll. Shen? Thresh? Cho'Gath. Oh, it's a 1 cost Cho'Gath. No, Cho'Gath reroll is back. Cho'Gath Malphite. Yeah, so this is what I was saying. Look, it's going to be Cho'Gath Malphite, and then it's going to be Tekken the other traits. I feel like there's going to be like a good 1 cost frontline reroll, right? Depending on how good these units are. But look, like Malphite, Cho'Gath, then they both gain like Giga armor, and as soon as one dies, it Giga tanks the other guy, so you can kind of put the lesser tank in front, make sure he gets targeted, and then your Giga tank gains even more Giga armor. It's only 50% though. I don't know. I feel like these are gonna be strong. We'll see what happens. Bruisers. Okay, bruisers gain maximum health, right? So are there any bruisers? The bruisers that go with the scaling one, right? Where's the scaling one? Dryads. Rek'Sai. So Rek'Sai is the scaling bruiser, right? Did I misread anything? So I think Rek'Sai is going to be good. Ornn is also going to be good with Behemoth, because HP, if you have scaling HP with the stuff is good. Oh yeah, he's over here, Rek'Sai. So that's the one I'm looking for. And Ornn, Galio. I feel like there's a lot of the tank traits seem really strong from what I can tell, because this synergy with Rek'Sai might be really strong. Like it might be like Rek'Sai Aatrox, and you just gain percentage health, and then Aatrox has that other shit that he gets all the extra thing, the specters that could just like do a bunch of damage as well. Duelist gain attack speed. Oh, so this is like the attack speed one. It's like challengers. So you have Tristana, Kiana, Lee Sin. Aurelia's a 5 cost. Oh, never mind. Aurelia's gonna be broke. That's why Aurelia looks so broken. They put so much effort into it. Aurelia's a 5 cost. Never mind. I thought Aurelia was gonna be like low cost, and then she would have been broken. But yeah, remember I was saying like Aurelia's gonna be broken, but she's 5 cost, so they're all broken. It's fine. Okay, that's good then. Never mind. I was upset for no reason. Exalted. Your team gains 5% bonus damage, plus more based on your level. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so you gain extra bonus damage, and they change each time. So this is like the flex player's wet dream, right? Like this is for me, where I don't have to like hard force anything. Well, I guess you hard force whatever the Exalted is, but you just have to Tekken 3 of them. So it might just affect like how you play your front line and your back line. Right, like you're trying to flex around, fitting it at least 3 of these, right? So that you gain the extra XP, because after combat gaining 2 XP, it's basically like getting 2 gold per round, right? And you only have to sell the core, right? You sell the soul core to claim the EXP. So I don't know what you lose, like why you wouldn't just sell it every round. Like there's probably some scaling that they're not talking about here, or maybe you lose the bonus damage, right? But this seems like, because it's changing each time, I feel like it might make it so that the Exalteds are always the one that everybody's going in the lobby. But I feel like you just want to get 3 of them and then build your board around that. So hopefully it works out, but there might be some games that are really fucked because of it. But I think this is going to be one of the most important traits to just have. Quote me on that, maybe I'm wrong. Great! Wukong. Like me. Every 3 casts, Wukong grows his weapon. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. He's a 5 cost, I don't care. Invokers are back. So we have the mana casters. Is there like a frontline invoker unit? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's like a giga frontline unit, like the bruisers or the other dudes. There's this guy, Azir. Oh, Azir, he's just like normal Azir, but that should be like the Dryad one, right? That scales. Lovers, okay, we saw that in the video. Reaper, they gain 20% crit, and then there's 4. Reapers bleed 4, so you can just play a 4 Reaper comp. Oh, this looks like fun. I love it when there's traits like this where it's like you just collect all of them and there's no 5 cost, and it's like it maxes out at like 4, so you don't need a spat. This looks like a fun comp that you build around these guys, and then maybe you build like Spectres and you play Aatrox and a Bruiser, and you play Kindred, and then you play the other guy that has the scaling HP Bruiser, so you play Rek'Sai. The comp is going to be these 4, Rek'Sai, Aatrox, right? Yeah, Rek'Sai, Aatrox, and then what's the heavenly? You can just tech in. He has crit, which is good. You tech in like a Malphite or something, right? That's the comp. Boom, done. That looks like a fun comp. I always love those type of comps. Like I love Slayers in set 10, set 9. There wasn't really something like that in this set, where you just kind of build like a Giga frontline and have. I guess it's Riven. Riven like has that same vibe to it, where you build like a Giga frontline, and you have like all the other units. Or I guess it would be Edgelords, but Edgelords was kind of fucked. I didn't like it because there's no frontline unit you can really play with it. Riven had that kind of tempo to me. Alright, Sage. There's so many traits. Am I fucking crazy? This video was supposed to be short. Okay, anyways. Sage, combat start, allies in the front 2 row game Omnivamp. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll make this a separate video. I'll probably like cut it off and make it a separate video. Okay, allies in the back 2 rows gain ability power. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. And Omnivamp. So this is like front row gain something, back row gain something. Ooh, Morgana. I love Morgana. Alright, Sniper. Snipers gain 1 attack range. Snipers deal bonus damage to people that are farther away. What the fuck? Oh, I think it's gonna be Kog'Maw reroll, right? What the fuck is this? Ooh, Caitlyn reroll maybe? With Spectres. I'm always scared when I see these like really strong looking traits on units that are like 1 low cost, because I feel like it's gonna be reroll. Is it gonna be reroll? I think it can't be reroll because of the mythic thing, which is pretty cool. So I think that I think you can just build flex around the mythic and then hope that it's not. But if the mythic lines up with a reroll, I think it's fucked. Not mythic. What's it called? Exalted. Spirit Walker. I don't really care for the 5 costs. Like whatever. He unleashes the rage within when he's 50%. Yeah, whatever. You have to play the units to know if this is good. It's like this doesn't matter if the unit sucks, right? Spirit Walkers, yeah, that's the one. So then Trick Shot. Trick Shot's abilities ricochet. Each ricochet deals a percentage of the previous bounce's damage. Huh. That might be cool. Kai'Sa's back. Why the fuck does this have like 4 traits? Hello? Whatever. Warden. Wardens gain damage reduction. Oh, shit. For the first 10 seconds, they get additional 12. Ah, this looks really good. Set's one of them. Jax. So I guess Gnar is the one that's the low, or Jax. This seems pretty good. All right, let's look at the champions quickly. The one costs. Oh wait, this is not what I want. I want like with descriptions. I guess it's like here. Oh, but they're not in order. They're in like alphabetical or some shit. All right, we're just gonna scroll through them and see if any of them stick out. What's the ones that I want to see? I kind of want to see Rek'Sai. Bard! Bard's back. I love Bard. Soraka. Tom Kench's back. Volibear. The Duelist. Oh, Aatrox. This was one that I was really curious about. Aatrox 20% shreds the current target for 4 seconds. This unit's gonna be busted. I'm convinced. How can he not be busted? He has Bruiser, Ghostly, Ink Shadow, so you gain a free item with him. Ghostly, you just make him like Giga Tank so he just never dies. Maybe he just has really bad stacks. And he also shreds. And heals himself. What the fuck? Where's Rek'Sai or Cho'Gath? Let's see Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath gains his shield for 4 seconds. It breathes a cone of fire, dealing magic damage, burning. Okay, so he does burn damage. Like, when you have a tank that also does shred, that seems fucking broken. But maybe it will be like really small shred. Go back. Oh, this is the new guy, Fortune Bruiser. I want to see Rek'Sai or Riven as well. Did I miss Riven? Riven. Here's Riven. Ooh, this is a nice skin. I've never seen this before. She's Bruiser, Altruist, Storyweaver. So she's like the one that makes the Kale. Riven deals physical damage to the current target. Every third cast deals physical damage to adjacent enemies and heals herself. So she has built-in Omnivamp. So she's like not like a Bruiser in like the tank sense. She's a Bruiser in the she just gains this item to like attack other people, right? I'm looking for Rek'Sai, but I guess I didn't see it. That's fine if I missed it. Is there anybody else that I wanted to read that stuck out to me? They're not in alphabetical order, right? I'm not tripping. Janna, Lux, Ahri. Ahri deals magic damage to the current target and magic damage to adjacent enemies. So she's not that aggressively single target, which is good. Kha'Zix. Oh, Rek'Sai is over here. Rek'Sai gains 50 armor and magic resist for 5 seconds. Stun nearby enemies for 1 second. And oh my god. So you have a Bruiser that's 1 star. That is Dryad, so he scales HP, right? So you have a scaling HP Bruiser that gains 50 armor and magic resist. It's gonna like Rek'Sai reroll is gonna be a thing for like a Giga frontline. Just who's the 1 star that goes with him, right? I think there's gonna be like you know how Tristana reroll and Kill reroll were in set 10. That's gonna be back, because like the biggest problem with 1 cost rerolls in set, or the biggest thing that was good about 1 cost rerolls that kind of nerfed them a lot in set 10 was that there wasn't any of them that like you couldn't roll for more than 1. Like Yasuo reroll, you only needed Yasuo. Annie reroll, you only needed Annie. There wasn't one that was like, there wasn't like a Giga 1-star frontline except for like Olaf, but then you weren't rolling for Olaf and Tahm Kench because Tahm Kench 3-star was useless, right? So because there was only 1 guy that you had to roll for, it didn't really matter if you hit them or not. But when you have like these efficient rolling comps on level 1, then it's like worth it to go 0 and just get stuck on level 5, because like you're gonna win out. Like that's how Tristana was, right? You'd send it on like 3-2, and then on stage 3 you'd win out all stage 3 and most of stage 4, and then by the time you get to stage 5 or end of stage 4, you try and cap out your board then later. But if you have like a scaling bruiser, it's like you just get Rek'Sai in, you scale him, and he's gonna be a fucking giga. I don't know. That sounds broken. I think that's my read. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not gonna be able to play until Wednesday, which should be tomorrow by the time this video comes out. So join me on stream for art streams, and then I'll be playing TFT PBE. So it'll be a little bit less involved. I'll just be trying out units and giving my opinions on it, and those videos will be posted here as well. So thank you everybody, and I'll see you guys around. That's just reviewing the traits and some of the units that stuck out to me. I kind of tried to pick 1 or 2 to focus on, but we'll go through like everything in more depth just through like playing them, instead of like, because you know reading only does so much, right? Unless you like have like the experience in the beta.